VHS. My name's Steve. Okay, I know this is a more relaxed video than what we normally do, and by relaxed I mean like super duper relaxed, because we're always just sitting on the couch talking about stuff. It's pretty comfy.
Oh, sorry. My name's Arnaz.
And today we're just thought we'd do a fun little video of just kind of discussing how we like to collect.
Our problem is our videos always are like long. By the time we cut everything out, we get it down shorter. But we just talk about stupid nonsense that should not be in that particular video that's important about subject that we're doing, whatever it is.
Well, we're probably still going to do it. But
Yeah.
the main focus of what I want to do on this video is essentially when do I feel the need that I need to unbox something? Because as a collector, personally, I like to let all my guys out of their cardboard/plastic prisons.
See me? I'm the opposite. This is Steve collecting-wise right here. The Alien Queen. Out. You can mess around with it. This is Arnaz right here. Leave it in the box.
Even though this one's mine too.
Stop touching it. Leave it in the box. You know why? Because this is worth more than this thing.
Alright, so for me, I don't generally when I collect things, I don't really worry about the value. I want to display it. I literally want to have it on my shelf and I can do things with it.
I want to sell it. Unless there is a
Like
attachment to a thing, like somebody sent it to me or somebody gave it to me or something, I will get rid of it eventually. It will go bye-bye.
Yeah, but it's one of those, like, at the point of when it needs to go bye-bye, I just worry about it then.
But, example, $30, $15. It's a double. Just leave it in a box, Steve.
Yeah, but that's the reason why I have both. I have one in the package because I really like... Because for me, like, example A, I have one loose. I have one in case. The reason why I have both of them is I really like the card. I really like its prison.
Yeah,
I like the package. I like the art on it. And it's very nostalgic for me because I had these when I was growing up. I really like to play with them. So I have two versions of these sitting around here. But generally speaking, with these, like for instance, I got this Transformers Prime figure here. And God, your name slips my mind. Because the other one is Skywarp. This one's Skywarp. Because I have an example here too. But I like to get them out of the prisons. I like to mess around with them. I like to display them. Usually I have them posing on my shelf. Because for me, it's kind of like having them displayed like this is kind of boring.
No, it's not. I love the presentation, man. Presentation.
But I can barely see him inside here. It's so dark.
Right here. Right here. What more you want, Steve? Right there. You get two forms. There's him transformed, and there's him in his... What more do you want?
To mess around with them. I didn't buy an articulated figure to have it just stand on my shelf.
That's why I don't buy a lot of articulated stuff. With all statues, one pose, stagnant, damn.
Which, statues is one of those things, like, I can see why I would want to leave this in the box. But then again, though, that like the package to me hinders it.
Yeah. Well, depending. Some packages are really good.
So yeah, like there's somebody like we talked about on here, like those like Ultra, like the Ultra Kaiju Girl ones. I almost like the boxes more than I like the figures.
Yeah, like those new Alien toys that we bought. Just leave them in a box, man.
I do think, like, package-wise, I liked it. Now, somebody pointed out, too, for the Lantern Aliens, that they kind of set them up like the movies.
Yeah.
Which I actually think is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But for me, collecting-wise, this is... Oh, he's popping apart. And another example of when I will generally keep something in the box. Because, like, individual characters, if I don't have a representation of them in my collection, I almost always open them. But this is literally the exact same Transformer toy. It's just this one's green, and I think the gun's slightly different. This one's blue. Do I really need to have them both out?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? You open one, you open all of them then.
But they're all, it's the same.
Don't be halfway in, halfway out.
It's the same toy. I don't need really two of them open. And then, kind of your logic, this one's worth more because he's harder to get a hold of, so I kept this one in the box.
I can't see. I don't understand this.
But I don't. But for the most part, like again, value wise, it doesn't really matter to me. But if I had to pick, he was in the show more. So I have him out. He was only in like a couple episodes. So it didn't really bother me. Bad example, I never opened this one. But I don't have a version of him in my collection other than this one. Because the breakdown was also only available in Japan. But he's like 4 times as much as this one. So I have a Silas. But I never opened it. I might rectify that one of these days. Because I had some people, like, for the Destroying the Value videos, they wanted to see me actually destroy some value. This is probably a good example.
We destroyed few values.
I got one coming up because I opened up a bunch of Kenner Star Wars figures.
Oh.
So that'll be a fun one. Another example, like when I leave stuff in the prison, is when I have a bunch of versions of the character already. And this one, like, for instance, Gypsy Danger, I have probably, like, I used to have 7 different versions of NECA Gypsy Danger.
Which was unnecessary
and I sold some.
Cool at the same time.
I sold a few outside of the ones I thought were pretty unique. And then this is the one I kept in the box because I thought the box kind of sold the figure. But it not being in the package doesn't make the figure as cool.
Yeah, it does.
It's just Anchorage and Sap Gypsy. But
Steve.
It's slightly more purple.
Steve.
But in the package, it kind of gives you the full...
Steve, what we can
experience.
do is we can go to store, buy all the toys, review them through the package, and then take them back. We can make money that way. No.
Moving on. I don't even think I got enough time in my life
Right?
to sit there, buy the stuff, return it just so I can make a video
when Steve gets
that I have to edit too.
When Steve gets something he likes, he's just like, ah!
Yeah, and this would be the final example, is when I got stuff autographed.
Oh god, yeah.
This stuff I don't open, or if it was opened and I got an autograph, it goes back in the box.
Like you're a Kiryu?
Yeah, there's like few of the Monster Arts is, I think, a different one. Because it falls in the same, like, the one I have autographed, I have another version of.
Yeah. But it's in the box, too, so, like, you can take it out. It doesn't really matter, because it was already open before you
Yeah, like, this one's signed by the voice actor. I had this one closed anyway, but this was more sentimental. I don't have this one open.
And even if you try, you couldn't open that one like you can, like the Monster Art boxes, you know what I mean? Once you destroyed that, it's destroyed.
Yeah, that was another one, like, I just really loved the presentation, so I didn't really... I think it open didn't make it worth more to me.
Yeah.
Than just leaving it in its cardboard prison. It's kind of like these. I guess these are another one.
There's like no...
If I can get it off.
There's no purpose of opening this.
Yeah, it was like... It's like the figure's not that cool, but the entire thing reminds me of like really old classic figures. And I thought they were super cool. So I never opened those ones either. But outside of that, everything else has pretty much been open at some point.
Yeah, there's a lot of junk in here.
Yeah, well also I really like opening the stuff because of space.
Yeah.
I can fit 4 things on the shelf if I open them.
Once I fill out my wall, I'll probably start selling. You want to buy some, Steve?
I think the only thing you really have that I probably would really want is the Queen playset. Because I just don't have it. But then again, I never had it when I was a kid, so... Like, I want it kind of for that fact that I never owned it.
You know...
But then again...
You know, if Aaron's watching this, Steve, we should definitely destroy the value of the other Queen set that I got.
The McFarlane?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one I kind of want, but then again, I have, like, the NECA, so I have the best one.
So, how we going to do this, Steve, is when I go to Arizona, I'm just going to leave the box on your table and go to Arizona, and we'll see what happens.
Just see the video go up, that son of a bitch!
You're not touching that. Don't you dare come over to my house while I'm gone and grab it.
You'd have to leave me keys, wouldn't you?
They'll let you in.
That is true. I'll be like, hey, you told me I had to go for... I had to go get something upstairs.
Yeah.
Like, all right, sure.
Okay,
Nobody will question anything. Or this comes back, where my games go? I traded them in for some figure.
You know, I gotta lock my game room down.
Right? I think Courtney would probably believe me more than most of her kids.
Yeah, no, they would not even question you at all. You can just come knock on the door, say, I just gotta grab something from the game. They wouldn't even question. They'd just open the door for you, let you in there.
Yep, just left something in there.
Yeah. just, hey, I need this for pictures, I need this for view, they will not question you.
I don't know if that makes me feel good or bad for you.
Right? This is not cool, man.
It's kind of a weird situation. But yeah, but outside of that, like, I just really like to be able to mess around with the stuff.
You like handling it. I like displaying it. But
that also kind of falls into the same thing, too, is like displaying purposes.
Yeah.
To me, I think it's better, but then again, it's like, I see both spectrums.
Yeah, because I like this. Displaying like this. Just tack them on a wall. It's the easiest thing, man.
But for me, I always like, I guess the one thing I have a hard time with is like when people buy stuff because they want it for the value.
Yeah.
Not because, like, they want it too, but the reason why they keep it in the box is because it's worth more at that point.
Oh.
But then it's like, so you bought it because at that point it's more of an investment than it is a collecting thing.
So you're more investor money-wise than you are for collecting.
Yeah, which I can almost say, like, I'm kind of in that same boat, because if I wanted to sell this stuff, like, it's kind of like a placeholder for my money.
I mean, there's a lot of different type of collectings out there, so, you can't knock somebody for doing it differently, I guess.
Yeah, but at that point, it's like you're playing a weird stock market.
I don't know, man.
Right?
I've gained some money on my figures I sold, and I've lost.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, but you had a starting investment, and then it goes up or down, depending.
Yeah.
It's like a stock market, but it's just plastic, vinyl, and resin.
Hey, man, plastic's going up in price.
It is true. Figures are getting more expensive. It's sad when an Android costs as much as I used to pay for Figmas.
I don't want to talk about that. I want that in Android. Not for that price. $60, y'all can kiss my...
I'm still thinking about grabbing it. Problem is, I gotta see how much I actually have a pre-order right now, because I have quite a bit. Quite a bit of expensive things.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a lot of import stuff, and then a few things are big bad. Because usually, like, Androids, I'll get on big bad, because they can just sit in my pile of loot. It's not like I really care if the unboxing has to come out super fast,
So when I get those Overlord figure, we're not opening them. I'm just going to keep them in the box a few months and sell them.
We got unboxing.
And sell them!
Got unboxing.
Sell
Gotta
'em.
do videos.
People
gotta see. That's a good. I think that's another thing about us opening a lot of stuff is because of what we do. Kind of have to open things.
Yeah.
But then again, like, the whole reason why I started this, like, doing reviews to begin with is because I bought so much stuff anyways. I kind of like showing it off.
Yeah.
So, me opening them, I was kind of already doing it anyways.
So either way, you were doing it, just might as well get paid for it some way, shape, or form.
Paid for it. Although then again, we do pretty decent now. There was a point where we were like, it started looking like it could be a profession, and then, and now it's starting to slowly creep back up.
You just got to get back to Super. I miss Super. I want Super. I want that. Oh, that hurts my feelings.
Yeah, I was like, I wish it was at Super price, because if it was at Super, we'd be.
I would not.
We would have been out.
My work. I would have been working 9 hours of getting raped last night, and then come here and do these videos.
Right? But then again, we'd have to buy a lot more than we do now.
Oh, shh.
Well, sorry. Somebody would have to buy a lot more than they do now.
If I was making more money, I would be buying a lot more.
It's true.
At this point,
like I already collected to begin with, so.
Like, if we want our channel to actually be making massive money, we would have to only be buying certain things, like Godzilla, Pacific Rim, anything kaiju related, that's what gets views. And that's what will make money.
Yeah, that, like, some random animes. Like, I got, like, the My Hero Academia Figma coming in. He did good on Super, so I would presume he would do alright.
No, that's where you're wrong.
But it's Bakugo.
It's Trashugo.
Yeah, kind of. He's definitely, like... I've liked him more as the series progressed. Because now he's just, like... I don't know, he's kind of like the Vegeta. But not, like... but he never went, like, bad. He just has that attitude. Which is yelling all the time.
He should have won bad. That would have made it cool. But then that would have been typical, like everything.
Yeah, it would have been predictable. Like, he would like, oh, this is Sasuke.
Oh, no, Sasuke.
Dexter's got to go and save him. Thank freaking God that hasn't happened.
Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry.
I think that's why I still like that show a lot. It's like, it's very, like, typical, but it still doesn't, it's
doesn't follow the formula.
It tries to stay away because it's almost like a shonen while also being a slice of life animated sometimes. So
it follows typical, but not 100% to the.
And this is where we get to where we veer off topic.
Hi guys, how's it go?
But anyways, let us know in the comment section if you guys like to open your guys' figures out of their cardboard prisons, or if you like them to never breathe oxygen. I think that's the other thing too when I was growing up is I didn't like seeing, when I was like really young, I didn't like seeing the figures in the package because I always felt like they were constrained and they were not getting air.
Well, you saw Toy Story, man. That is all true.
I mean, before Toy Story.
But I'm saying though, you saw Toy Story.
Oh, and then Toy Story.
Yeah.
And then the Toy Story is kind of like what inspired like Stevie Toy Rooms, in a sense. But we went a little bit
dark,
mature, in a sense. But yeah, no, it was like always like when I saw them like this, it was like they need to be released because like I wouldn't want to be left in here.
Makes sense.
It was like, do you want to others, or do you want done to yourself? So they always got ripped open. And help us defeat those cards by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger now. See you guys in the next video.
We'll see you guys on the next nap. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Nap sounds great.
Right? Except I'll be afraid to fall asleep next to you. Just wake up and Steve's all like, how was your sleep, baby? Oh!
What happened to Gabra?
He's my only friend.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
I just have you here for the money, so.
Money, 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 money,
Boy, we don't really make that much money. Oh.
That means I'm a cheap hooker. What the hell?
Well, granted, I don't want to state exactly where we live, but it makes sense.
Go Team Venture, baby.
Right?
Woo!